smells so good. If you love autumn cakes with apple and warm spices, you really have to try this one. My name is Louise and I'm a self-taught cake artist who is obsessed with baking. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create the most delicious Apple Crumble cinnamon cake. Autumn is here, and for me that always means baking something with apple and warm spices. It has all my favorite flavors and it's really good. The cake consists of a cinnamon biscuit base, apple crumble cake with cinnamon, apple croquet gel, vanilla diplomat cream, white chocolate mousse with apple, mirror glaze, and chocolate decoration. If you want to learn more about how to elevate your pastries and use the signature decorations that I use in all my cakes, you can check out my chocolate decoration courses that I also have linked here in the description. In the course, I show you how to temper chocolate, how to create my 10 favorite chocolate decorations, how to avoid the most common mistakes when working with chocolate, and how to work with chocolate to elevate the look of your pastries. So, let's bake it!
Blend the cookies to crumbs in a blender or food processor. Melt the butter and mix it with the cookie crumbs, salt and cinnamon or pumpkin spice. Spread the cookie base in a pastry ring lined with acetate baking sheet at the sides and baking paper at the bottom. Level the surface of the base with a glass or a spoon. Put the cake in the freezer while preparing the apple cake. Cut all the apples in small cubes and mix them with brown sugar. Mix flour, soft butter and sugar with an electric whisker until you get a crumble texture with big pieces. Be careful not to mix it too long, as this will create smaller pieces of crumble. Mix flour, baking powder, baking soda, cinnamon, pumpkin spice and salt. Whisk sugar and butter with a hand mixer until it is well combined. Add the eggs while whisking. Whisk until you get a light and airy dough. Add half of the flour and whisk. Add milk and oil and whisk again. Lastly, whisk in the last part of the flour until just combined. Put the dough in a spring pan or pastry ring lined with baking paper. Spread the apples on top. Gently press them a bit down in the dough. Spread the crumble on top of the cake in an even layer. Bake the cake for 35 to 40 minutes at 175 degrees conventional oven. Let the cake cool completely. Release the cake from the pan or ring and place it on top of the cookie base. Very gently level the surface a bit with a glass or a spoon. Cut apples into cubes and boil apples and pure unfiltered apple juice or water in a saucepan. Cook until tender. Pour the puree in a plastic pitcher and blend. Strain the puree in a sieve. Put 125 ml puree aside. Heat apple puree, sugar and agar-agar in a small saucepan. Boil the mixture for approximately 1 minute while whisking to prevent it from burning. Pour the gel in a plastic container and put it in the fridge for a few hours until it is set. Put the gel in a tall plastic pitcher and hand blend until it is smooth and clump free. It can take a while to reach the right smooth consistency. Spread the gel on top of the apple crumble cake. Even the layer with a small palette knife. Put the cake back in the freezer while the gel needs to set before the next layer can be added. Soak gelatin in cold water for 5 to 10 minutes. Whisk egg yolks and icing sugar in a bowl to a thick and foamy consistency. Cut the vanilla beans and whisk the seeds in the mixture. Heat heavy cream almost to a boil in a small saucepan. Remove it from the heat and with the gelatin in the mixture. Stir the cream in the egg mixture. Let it cool to lukewarm. Whip heavy cream to whipped cream with firm peaks and gently fold the cream into the egg mixture. Spread the cream on top of the broken gel. Level the surface with a palette knife or spoon. Freeze the cake overnight. Cut apples into cubes and boil apples and pure unfiltered apple juice or water in a saucepan. Cook until tender. Pour the puree in a plastic pitcher and blend. Strain the puree in a sieve. Put 135 grams puree aside and let it cook to room temperature. Soak gelatin in cold water for 5 to 10 minutes. Carefully melt the chocolate and set the chocolate aside in a bowl. Stir in the room temperature apple puree. Heat heavy cream almost to the boiling point. Remove the pan from the heat and whisk in the gelatin. Pour the hot mixture over the apple chocolate mixture while stirring in the center with a rubber spatula until it comes together. Let it cool to lukewarm. Whip heavy cream to a lightly wet foam and fold into the mass that has been cooled to lukewarm. Place the cake mold on a chopping board and place a narrow piece of acetate baking sheet inside, as the cake will be taller than the mold. Pour 450 grams mousse in the mold. Put the mold in the fridge until it has set a bit. Take the frozen cake out of the freezer and gently put it into the apple mousse with the chantilly cream facing downwards. Pour the rest of the mousse in a piping bag and fill half spare molds with the mousse. Freeze the cake and the half spares overnight so they can set completely. Take the frozen cake out of the freezer and remove it from the mold. Place the cake on a baking cooling rack with baking paper underneath. Spray the cake with the white velvet spray. Place the cake on a cake platter and let it thaw in the fridge for approximately 6 hours. If you want to learn more about how I create the chocolate ribbons for this cake, you can check out my chocolate decoration courses on my website that I also have linked in the description, and here you can see more about how I create my 10 signature chocolate decorations. Place 2 chocolate ribbons around the cake. Place a chocolate ribbon on top of the cake. To make sure you place the ring in the middle, you can use a pastry ring to make a small mark. Put the last chocolate ribbon aside for later. To make sure you later on place the ring in the middle, you can use a pastry ring to make a small mark. Soak gelatin in cold water for 5 to 10 minutes. Finely chop the chocolate and put it in a large bag. Heat sugar, water, cream and glucose syrup almost to a boil. Remove the pan from the heat and whisk in the gelatin. Pour the hot mixture over the chocolate in the jug. Hand blend until the glaze comes together and add in food coloring paste. Put cling film on top of the jug and let it cool down to 35-34 degrees. Take the frozen house spares out of the freezer just before you are ready to glaze. Place them on a baking cooling rack with baking paper underneath. Pour the glaze over the half spheres. Carefully place the half spheres between the chocolate ribbon and the marked ring on top of the cake. Place the last chocolate ribbon in the middle on top of the cake. Decorate with flowers.
Wow, it's so good. It really tastes like apple. Apple is sometimes not the strongest flavor, but this one is really good. If you love autumn cakes with apple and warm spices, you really have to try this one. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you would like to see more recipes and tutorials, make sure to subscribe, like this video, or leave a comment. I would love to hear what you think. And you can also check out my website where you can find all my recipes and more about my online chocolate decoration courses. See you in the next video.